All right, so let's dive into a story that kicks off on a Monday. But listen, for our main character, this isn't just your average boring Monday. Oh no, this is the day her entire world gets completely flipped, all thanks to an author, a spilled cup of coffee, and a contract that is unlike anything you have ever seen before. And this is where it all begins, right inside the head of Olympus Philoset, a super high-powered executive who is convinced she's sitting on top of the world. But that one little thought, that's the first crack in the facade. You see, the asshole she's talking about isn't just some minor annoyance. He's about to crash her whole world. So who is this palimpsest? Well, she's a senior account executive for new authors. She's powerful, she's successful, and she thinks she has every single detail of her life and her image under perfect control. In the world of traditional publishing, she's the one calling the shots, making the deals, holding all the cards. Or so she thinks. Now, this meeting isn't about a simple missed deadline or some bad press. It's about a massive mistake Olympus made, and it's all tied to a totally new and honestly pretty dangerous kind of deal. This author, he's not just here to sign some papers. He's here to execute a contract that she doesn't even begin to understand. I mean, this quote right here, it tells you everything you need to know about her. Her entire world is built on status, on designer brands, and on having that corner office. She genuinely believes she's the one everyone is jealous of, the absolute queen of old-school corporate power. Yeah, well, all of that is about to mean absolutely nothing. And this slide just perfectly shows the two worlds that are about to collide. Look at the left. That's her world. It's all corporate deals, hierarchies, cash, and credit cards. Pretty standard stuff, right? Now look at the right. This is the world that's about to run her over. A world that runs on a currency called glitter, where assassins carry business cards, and real power is held in something called the imagined nation.
Okay, so how is any of this even possible? Well, let's get to the heart of it. It all boils down to one specific piece of tech that completely redefines what a contract even is.
It's called a Ricardian contract. The easiest way to think about it is like this. It's a hybrid. On one hand, it's a totally legit legal document you or I could read. But on the other hand, it's also code that a computer can read and, here's the critical part, automatically enforce. It's where the law and the code become the exact same thing. So what does that actually mean in practice? Well, this contract is a living thing. Get this. Just recording your voice, reading parts of it out loud, can literally make you a shareholder in a company. It's all digitally signed, it carries its own server data, which basically means it enforces itself. And trying to mess with it? That's not just a breach of contract, it's a serious crime. So this is the new reality palimpsest has just walked into, completely blind. You see, in her world, you sell a book, you get royalties. Simple. But in this new world, if you sell a book that has one of these Ricardian contracts hidden inside, well, you might be giving away pieces of your own company to every single person who buys it. Okay, so all of that theory, it's about to get very, very real. Down in the company plaza, these two completely different worlds are about to have a head-on collision over something as simple as a spilled coffee. And here's Olympus's reaction. She bumps into a guy she thinks is homeless, ruining his fancy coffee, and her immediate response is just pure aggression. It's her default setting, right? Assert dominance. In her mind, she's the important one here, and she has no idea who she's really messing with. And his comeback? Wow. It is just devastating. It's not some random insult, it's a surgically precise takedown of her entire identity. He doesn't see a powerful executive, he sees a spoiled, tasteless child. This is the exact moment she starts to realize this guy isn't just some dude on a bench, he sees right through her. But here's the thing, this whole blow-up, the insults, the anger, it's not really about the coffee. That was just the spark that lit the fuse. The real fire is a catastrophic mistake palimpsest made at work. A mistake that has already sealed her fate. 2.1 million. That's how many copies of this guy Periwinkle's book that Olympus managed to sell in just 10 weeks. I mean, by any normal measure, that is a runaway success. But the question is, what exactly did she sell? And this is where it all went so wrong. She didn't sell the finished book. Nope. She sold a stolen, unedited, 60-something page draft. And that draft, it had the Ricardian contract embedded in it. So she didn't just sell what he calls literary pigeon poop. She accidentally activated a contract that handed over 2.1 million shares of her company to its readers.
And the fallout from this isn't something that's going to happen down the road. No, it's happening right now, in real time, automatically executed by the very contract she set loose on the world.
This scene just captures the new power dynamic perfectly. Palimpsest offers to pay for his coffee, so Periwinkle goes ahead and orders a round for the entire office. The bill comes, and it's over $4,000, all priced in a currency called glitter. It's a total flex. He's showing her, right to her face, that the currency she's never even heard of is now worth more than the cash she lives by.
And then this pops up on her account. A yellow card. It's a share certificate worth $250,000. But this isn't a bonus. This is a notification that the system is rebalancing itself. The profits she thought she'd made are being automatically carved up and sent out to all the new shareholders, the readers. She's just another recipient now.
And then, with basically the click of a button, it's official. Periwinkle finalizes the contract. Her division isn't part of her old company anymore. It's been completely absorbed as a partner into his network, the imagined nation. It's a hostile takeover, executed entirely by code.
So what do you do with the executive who just lost everything? You don't fire her. Oh no, the new boss has something way more fitting in mind.
Her new job is to clean up her own mess. She's going to be the star of a new reality show called Safe Word, and her role? To literally live out the fantasies of the readers she accidentally ripped off. The executive who sold the product has now become the product. And for the ultimate twist of the knife, her new boss is Judy, the admin she barely even noticed before.
So there it is, the world, completely flipped upside down. The entire corporate pyramid has been inverted. The people who used to be at the bottom, the readers, are now the owners. And the person who was at the very top, the executive, is now the talent, forced to perform for her new bosses.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? As our world gets more and more automated, a world where code is basically law, who's really in charge? Is it the person who thinks they're making the rules? Or is it the person who's actually writing the code?